back, everyone. It is what we're in the second week, but first full week of 2021. I hope you all are doing well, that you're staying healthy, staying safe, but also to taking care of your mental health. This should have been, at least here in the United States, a time of renewal here in the United States. If you are aware, pretty much we had an attack on democracy this week. I would say on the same level as 9/11. I try not to talk about politics on this channel, but this isn't about politics. This is about democracy. Some people say that's politics. Decency. This is about hating hate, hating discrimination, hating violence. And unfortunately, you know, it's 2021. You would think we wouldn't be having to look at 2021 as no different than the 60s and the 70s. It's really sad. But as we are continuing every day, those of us in the planner community find that our planners can be a place of safety, of escape from the events of the week and COVID. I mean, really, COVID should be our top priority. That's something everybody should be upset about, is not about how it spread it, but fighting the spread, and so that we can move forward and really have a brand new year. But instead, we have still a lot of people being irresponsible. So please do your part. Wear your mask. Don't go out to events that are crowded and so forth. Follow the CDC. Please go to the CDC. All right. So what I wanted to touch on this year, or for this year, is are you happy with your planner? Use it. So my main planner is in this Superior Health, Superior Health. That's insurance. Superior Labor cover. And it's a collaboration with Baum-Kuchen in California. And this is a beautiful piece. And I'm using the Jibun Techo Days, which is in the B6 mini size, or B6 Slim. And I absolutely love it. So I'm going to just show you, just real briefly, what's in here. How I have things set, just a general. And I have a couple of different things here to show you that I'm using, because I not only am using this as my main planner, but I also have some other parts of my entourage, so to speak, my planning, journaling entourage that I absolutely am enjoying. And so some things that I find very useful to have part of my planning tools is, if you're not familiar with this is Elmer's Craft Bond. It's a repositional glue stick. I like this. For example, if you get some sticky notes that you really like some of the cloth and paper sticky notes, they're beautiful. They're in those minimalist color tones, but they may not stick very well all the time, or they may not stick very well for long. So what you could do is just use some of this, and it pretty much makes, and then really you can use this and take any note paper. Like I can take this, just something I printed, and I could create this as like a sticky note, and just slide it across on the back, and then I have a sticky note. So this is a helpful tool because you really don't have to, if you're new to planning, you don't need a whole lot of stuff to plan. All you need is a pen or whatever is your favorite writing tool and paper, plain piece of paper. But if you're somebody who wants to use those pretty sticky notes you may get in some kits, and or you buy at the store, or you want to make your own, this repositional glue stick by Elmer's is something I love. Another thing is, of course, you know, different types of washi. They can be used as embellishments. They can be used to tip in, you know, so you can use it to tip it in to a page. So I'm planning to try this out this week, to tip in this weekly. And what I did was I repurposed this from the Franklin Planner, this spiral system that I had last year that I didn't use for very long. But this is really an A5 size. And what I did was I just cut off this portion here so that I can have a running task list and tip it in, because this is a days. This Hobonichi stencil, now the Hobonichi has several stencils, and Jibintecho has their own stencils, which I have, but this is my favorite because it has the boxes, and then it has the collection of boxes that are smaller. But mainly I use this, I mean these three, the circle, this box, and this triangle, and sometimes I'll use these. Okay, and I also use it to help me just write straight. So that's something that's useful. You don't have to get the Hobonichi brand. You can get, you know, find one through Amazon. And then I have my Fomimo, and it prints out. You can get colored paper and whatever, and you can make your own stickers. What I am enjoying doing is actually the book cover of the book I'm reading. And so this becomes a sticker, so I just kind of cut around, and then I add on to, like, let's have it right here. This one I'm reading to The Price of Safety. This is in my Hobonichi A6 English, tracking my reading. So, you know, if you want to make your own stickers, or some people have those cool sticker printers and stuff, but this was a little more reasonable and to my liking. So, you know, and then your favorite pens, whatever your favorite pens are. Now, I have 3 pens that I'm absolutely love. This one is my all-time favorite, the Pilot G2s in the 05. This one, depending on what type of paper you're writing on, you may have to let whatever you're writing on the paper dry for a little bit with this one, because it's a wet one. So it depends on the kind of paper. With the paper that Cloth and Paper uses, I don't have to sit and let it dry. But your Tomo River paper, the Mio paper that's used by Jibintecho, you may need to let it dry a little bit, including when you're using the stencil, because some of the ink might kind of run on your stencil, so you got to be very careful with this one. One that I don't have issues with having to wait for it to dry is the actual pen that Hobonichi includes with when you buy a planner. And this is the 2021. And I like this one too because it's a lighter black ink. The black is what I normally use. There's 3 colors, black, blue, and red. But it seems like it's a lighter than the black that comes out of this. And I like how it looks. I like, I'm not sure if this is a 0.4 or whatever, but this is one I like. And then my newest favorite is the Sarasa clip in brown. This is a 0.5. This is also a Japanese brand. I think the Pilot is Japanese as well. And of course, this is from Japan. So anyway, all right. So let me show you how I have this thing set up. If you're wondering, does this cover come with an elastic to close? No, it does not. So this band is just from one of my regular TNs with this little charm thing on here. And what I do is I just have it in the back like this when I'm working on my planner, or I can use it to kind of use it as a page holder. I have my planner open and then I'm working on this page or this page even. But then I just use it and close it up and go. Like that. You can use other kind of bands, or you may not feel like you need something to close it. Maybe you are working from home. I do not work from home. I am an essential worker at an emergency foster care shelter, case manager. So I go to work. And so I want it closed. And then here's the inside. So one of the keys to using your planner, being happy with it, is just give it a chance. If it's something that's new for you, maybe you're not new to planning, but the planner that you chose for 2021 is a new one, just write. Just write as you start to use it. Depending on how the planner layout is, and when I'm talking about layout, the actual planning pages, then you will adjust according to how things are turning out, right? The other thing is, make it your own, okay? So the Jibun Techo Days, which is sold out pretty much everywhere, it looks the same. So if my friend has a Jibun Techo Days, it looks the same. The pages are the same, right? What makes it different is if you use a cover, or if you use the original cover that came with the Jibun Techo. And here's my cover, and I have the other 6 months book in here. Okay, but this is the cover. And the only difference of this one from somebody else's really is whatever cardstock colored paper, is in here. That's just cardstock, right? But all of this is going to be the same for everybody, right? So then whatever cover you put it in, and you can, embellishments. I'm repping my BTS and Tokyo Ghoul. I love that manga. And just adding things that represent who you are, what's important to you, whatever helps you when you open your planner, makes you smile, especially after a very trying day or after watching the news, whatever. Okay, so this is this insert is one of the idea notebooks. I created index, the first I make sure I have some pages afterwards. So I have reserved several pages after the front one to be my index. So it does not come with index. And then I just, write my notes and stuff. And then I number each page too, because it has a box on the top and a box on the bottom. And I use the bottom and I number the pages, and then that way I can index. Okay. And then I just put some pretty, there's vellum, and there's some vellum and acetate sticker that I did not want to actually tear off and use from Ink Co. So it's right there. It's really cute. Again, I'm representing BTS again because I'm a BTS fan. Yes, I am in my 40s and I love BTS. And then, washi tape. I got my personal information covered there. And then it just goes into the layout. Now, what I like about this one compared to this one, as in this layout of the Jib and Touch Show as well, is when I was using the vertical A5 Slim Jib and Touch Show, these pages here were pre-formatted, like this one. So this is my 100 wishes list, right? That one's pre-formatted. And then the other ones here are blank. So you can use it however you want. So I'm using this one for my books, and I have my favorite washi tape, bookshelf washi tape. So I'm an avid book reader. And then this one is my master list or brain dump. This is a cute little tab. This one I decided to use for my Asian television show listings, and I've created a color code because I watch them through Amazon Prime or Netflix or Viki. So I want to list the series that I'm watching, and I need to add some more because I tend to jump around watching series between Korean television shows to Chinese and sometimes Japanese. Okay, so I'm not going to show my monthly because it may have some personal things, but I did show before in the Jib and Touch Show Japanese Facebook group these really cool holiday stickers. And I like getting the stickers because instead of a planner having holidays formatted on the page, because then with a sticker sheet I can choose which holidays I actually want to represent in my planner. Again, this is about personalizing for myself so that I can be happy with what I have. I'm not going to be happy with a Columbus Day sticker in my planner, okay? And if you don't know why I would say that, look up the history. Okay, I'm not going to go into all that today. So they're really cute, and so I have those on there. And then, you know, enlisting some other things, you know, like paydays and friends' birthday, kids' birthdays, and things like that. That's where I'm personalizing. And then using this side to list things that are already on my mind in advance. And so I'm just going to dump them here on the side. Okay. And then, of course, for January, I have my tracker already set, and I'm using the tracker. I track things that are important to me that I want to make sure I handle or that I address every single day. Okay. And then I'm going to show you, because there's nothing really personal on my days. Then here you have the dashboard of the Jib and Touch Show days, and then you can list the things that are important to you. What are my goals? Okay. And then and I have my little sheet thing here. So then things you want to do. These are the things I want to do, and these are the things I must do this month. And so like this month, I'm doing the 30-day leg challenge, and I'm using these stickers, and I decided not to take the actual stickers off the sheet so I can keep using this, but from Creative Seller. So these are individual stickers, okay, and there's 4 different leg exercises to do and how many reps. And it has even rest days, and so it's for 30 days. So this is what I'm doing. I decided I want to keep doing this every couple months or so. And then I also bought the one for the full body challenge, which is pretty cool, and I'll do this one next month. So that's listed as a 30-day exercise sticker kit. So that means this. And here is January 1. I was still on vacation that day. And this is how I'm using it. I'm listing the things I want to get done over here. Then over here is the timeline. So the timeline is from pretty much from like midnight. It doesn't have a 12 right there, but there is a line of boxes that are open. And then it starts at 1 all the way to 23. So this is a 24-hour timeline. And then I decided that this year I want to use stuff that's in my stash. So I got lots of, my God, I probably don't have as many as some Happy Planner enthusiasts have, but I have a lot of sticker books, including the fitness one. And so I'm just using my stuff. Okay, I have so much stationery, from washi tape to stickers that are, you know, the transparent stickers, to these, you know, and then stuff that people give me as gifts, like co-workers, because they know I'm into stationery. And then this is a book sample I was reading on the 1st. And it's so good that I think that's a book I want to actually fully read coming up. So I used my Fomimo, and I printed this from the book cover of, you know, online, looking it up and print it and put it in here. And then some notes, tracking, you know, logging what I eat. Now, I really don't need to log what I eat in my planner because I use the Lose It app on my phone, because that helps track for me how many calories I'm consuming as I log in the food. And that way I know through the day I want to pace out my consumption of food and what that food is. I might still eat some fast food, right? But I'm going to be very selective of what that fast food is and the portion amount, and logging that in my Lose It app. But I just like seeing it here too, because I like it in my face through the day when I have this planner open, compared to I may not have my phone open all the time, right? And I'm tracking my mood, and I'll put some thoughts here about the day, just a brief snap, you know, sentence. And I just wrote, on this day, a peaceful day, many things completed. So just a brief tracking the weather. So that's the 2nd. Again, I'm finding more stickers in my stash. Just put it in there. The 3rd. The 4th. I printed this off my Fomimo, and I just wrote some, you know, 3 different points here. I gave myself a challenge, focus on reading. Guess what? I did not do it. But I did write on here the Georgia Senate runoff election. That was a event for the day. Again, using stuff from my stash. Again, my Fomimo, I'm printing off, you know, this has been a crazy week. So I printed off an article as a statement, you know, or thoughts from Michelle Obama. I forgot to color this in because I did exercise that evening. Yep, I've been consistent. I did not do this. This I'm going to do today. Forward arrow. Okay, here. And then today. Now, here's another thing. I showed this in our group. So these are just some various sticky notes. This sticky note here is the sticky note from the Jib and Touch Show, the mini size. I have my regular size from when I was using the A5 Slim. But one of these, and I use my Dymo label maker, and I have a transparent tape in there, and I'm using these sticky notes for things I don't want to keep writing in there every day. and nor do I want to put them on my tracker because I might stop doing those things, right? I might decide not to do headline news log, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to reiterate, I'm trying to use up my stash. I have so much stuff, and so I've been trying to come up with ways to use this stuff up. And so one of the things I have is I have the set of the National Park field notes. So I decided, you know, I was like, how can I use these up? You know, I was just holding on to them because I was like, I didn't want to mess them up. I didn't want to write on them. They're so cool. And I decided I'm going to write a headlines news article. So I started in December 20th. And that's what I do. I just pick something that's in the news and I just write what it is. And there was this day I was writing some notes for an idea for a planner for my Jib and Touch Show. Again, so in January I've been, yeah, that's what's in the news. So yeah, so like today, I'll look on the internet and I'll find something of interest and I will log it in there, and then I'm just going to take this and I'll move it to the next day. I can put it over here to just do whenever tomorrow, or I can pick a specific time like weekly review. I have it here for the morning. I might decide to do it down here closer to bedtime. Okay. And this sticky note is from a set of these from a cloth and paper subscription. And this is a cute bunny one that I've had for a while. And I think somebody gave me like a bunch of these cute sticky notes from years ago.
Did you go?
All right. I'm sorry if you heard my grandmother. And then that's it. So use it. And as you can see, every day, you know, slightly different. Sometimes I use something newsworthy. Sometimes it's just functional, cute, whatever. It's whatever's going to make me happy. I'm just going to do it. And then I have back here, this is kind of like from supplies. I have a family picture for my kids when they were much younger. And then I just have some stationery supplies back here. And that's what this is all. Stationery supplies. Stuff that I just want handy. Otherwise, I'm keeping most of my on-the-go stationery supplies in this pouch here from Cloth and Paper. I think this is when I had got the pen subscription kit. So I recycled it, and then I just have some things in here. As you see, it's not thick, really. And this goes in my work bag. Okay, so, and this week, so like I said, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna write some things down here for things that I don't have a specific day to get them done. I'm going to tip it in with washi tape for the week, and I'll probably like add it to the very end of the week, whatever day that is, and then like here, Sunday, and then I'm just going to washi tape it here, and then that way it can also be used as a page tab, because then I will just fold it in like that. And then when I'm opening my planner, I'll open it up, flip this over, and then I can see what things I have here, and I can see, okay, I do have time to get this or this done. And I will either just check it off here, or I might decide to go ahead and write it over here as a note. I'll just do a slash, a line, side line, and then write that I did that thing, and then take this off so it doesn't bulk up, you know, every week just bulking up my planner. I might do that. Who knows? We'll see how this week goes. All right. So this is a little bit long video because I went on a little tangent in the very beginning. So hopefully you're still with me. So use your stuff, you guys. Just try it out. Give yourself, 30 days to use what you have and adjust it if you're using a daily or weekly or whatever. Pretty much most systems you can adjust any of them, and just do it. And after 30 days or so, if that system doesn't work for you, maybe it's a Monday start and you prefer Sunday. I know that's a big topic in the planning community. Then okay, that Monday start planner didn't work for you. So, after you gave it a shot, 30 days, now it's time for you to go look for a Sunday start planner. If you're not able to adjust the Monday start, some people do that. They'll go ahead and just cover up, use a correcting tape or washi tape and redate them and whatever. I don't have that kind of patience. But try it. Give yourself a chance. Give the planner a chance. Personalize it. Make it what makes you happy and motivated to open the thing up. And that's the key thing. Have your planner with you and open. If it's open in a place that you would normally be, hang out, whether it's sitting in front of the TV at your favorite spot or at a desk, have it there, have it open and ready to go. Don't tell yourself, oh, I'll remember to do this or that. Write it in there, okay? Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I do appreciate you coming back. I appreciate my subscribers. If you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button and also hitting the like. That helps me out. If you have any comments or questions, do post them below. And I also will have our Facebook group listed below for you. Come join us. All Japanese planners, planners are welcome to be discussed, from Hobonichi's to the Jibun to Noti to the Franklin Planner Japanese inserts. They're all welcome, and they also have bound books. So please consider joining us. I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe rest of your weekend. Don't let things here in the U.S. pull your mood down. If it starts to bring you down with the news, turn it off. Turn it off and go open your planner and go journal or go play a game with your family members. Call a loved one, whatever. Do something different. Lift each other up and pray. And I'll see you next time.